Hi guys, this is Anne at StyleShark.com with another fun-filled list for you, backed with real facts, of course, for shock value. So what are we gracing you with this time? Well, I will fill you in. It is our list of the 10 craziest stories of people caught having sex while driving. Sound like a good idea? It is not. At number 10, we have geriatrics. Did you ever want to burn an image so deeply into your mind's eye that it is fossilized into it forever? Well, apparently so did the traffic police in Bergamo, Italy, who stopped an erratically road-winding Fiat Punto to find this. A 70-year-old man being straddled by his 59-year-old wife. Newlywed and apparently anxious to seal the deal, this couple is probably among the few that was read their rights right after they read each other their vows. At number 9, in September of 2007, schoolteacher Andrew Riley was arrested for receiving oral sex from an 18-year-old student while driving the school's minibus while being on the phone with one of his female colleagues. At his trial, the court released a text that was exchanged between the two sexual deviants, which read, "Isn't it funny that some students will be sitting where we had sex? Yes, I too will be leaving the house today covered head to toe in saran wrap." At number 8, in February 2007, in the middle of one of Jerusalem's busiest highways, a couple was stopped mid-lane for having sex in their speeding vehicle. They claimed they had to give in to the passion. They were fined for holding up traffic and sent on their merry way. I hope the passion came to fruition before they were stopped. And I hope every car is equipped with wet wipes. At number 7, in May of 2009, Bradley Dean Milne and girlfriend were arrested for drunken driving with a side of oral sex behind the wheel, which has us all wondering if you're allowed to request a fresh breathalyzer test. At number 6, in Israel, yet again, in April 2009, Peter Tikva blamed his girlfriend for his driving when stopped, claiming she was blocking his view. But you know what? I agree with him, because it's just like a woman to not have a see-through body while she is riding you. At number 5, in Seattle, Washington, it is not illegal to have sex while driving, but it is illegal to embrace while driving. Well, in June of 2007, a young couple learned that lesson, as we all should, because car sex should not be a tender, loving thing. It is a loveless obligation which should not be accompanied by the distraction of an embrace or a shudder kiss. At number 4, in June of 2009, some teens were stopped under the assumption that they needed help because their emergency lights were on. Well, unless the emergency was that they accidentally glued each other's naked body to one another in the driver's seat, I guess it was just a stupid mistake which ended up drawing attention to the fact that they were doing the nasty. At number 3, in July of 2004, police arrived on scene to find a couple unconscious and half naked. The female, whose body was found outside the car, was apparently riding the driver when they skidded off the road and crashed into a utility pole. Why hold each other's trembling, sweaty, post-climactic bodies when you could just be sucking Jell-O from a straw in the hospital? Actually, it sounded right when I said it, but sucking Jell-O out of a straw seems really hard. But sludge, you know, whatever they offer you. At number 2, and at 83 miles per hour, a Norwegian couple probably grabs the raciest sex title. In April of 2009, apparently a very productive month, they were stopped after being spotted veering from one side of the road to the other. Also, the police have it all on tape and probably a few copies for their private collection. "I swear, honey, Chief asked me to keep the evidence here at home, where it would be safe." At number 1, in the only known vehicular threesome, a Canadian trio from BC was arrested in February of 2009 for being nude and lewd, seeking attention from other drivers while performing their sex acts. They were all eventually arrested, although I get the feeling from these 3 that the cuffs only added to the excitement. Well, that's it for now, dear friends. Please join me back here again for another life-altering list of facts presented to you with care from StyleShark.com.